In today's review, we continue on matters of Jesus, of Christ, and for good measure of Son of Man. We look at the process of salvation, redemption, ascension, also of celestial anointment, of teachings to the churches. We speak of the Son of Man, an expression, an epithet, frequently found in the New Testament, also found in the Old Testament. In Hebrew, Ben Adam, the son of Adam. In Aramaic, Bar Enash, often translated simply as human being. In our context, in the context of Jesus the Christ, we clearly speak of more than a run-of-the-mill human being. In here, let us be clear that I will not entertain cheap New Age versions of how we are all the Christ. Are you? Have you consummated your life in spirit? If not, then speak not hastily. Live your life in every measure as an absolute offering. Purge from your being every sin, every evil, every darkness born of separation. Then speak of living in the Christ. Then to return to the broader context of the Son of Man, even the Son of God, or literally the Son of the Praised One. We find this used, among others, for Solomon in the Old Testament, so it is not exclusive to Jesus the Christ. Was he absolutely unique in the sacrifice and the impact that he landed on this world in how he consummated the Abrahamic tradition? Certainly yes. Was he the only begotten Son of God? That's where we are going over the top in praise and eulogies. We need to understand the actual principles at work and their universality, their repetition in the cycles of time. This Son of Man, or Son of Human, or Daughter of Human, why not? It's not a matter of gender. Is someone who has reconciled and consummated their all, purging all that was false in absolute surrender, and in that, in absolute integration, an absolute alignment, and absolute service, unveiled and in union with the divine will. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. This is the concept. Then, to illustrate the essential vision and the universal concept of the Son of Man, I'll read from Daniel 7. In my vision at night I looked, and there before me was one like Son of Man, coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days and was led into his presence. He was given authority, glory, and sovereign power. All nations and peoples of every language worshipped him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will never be destroyed. There we get the idea. This here is neither a prophecy nor a historical description. It is a vision, an encounter, a direct experience of a conscious process. We may each behold the Son of Man descending from the clouds in great power and glory, radiant, setting us free. This is the bringer of salvation. And as Jesus the Christ died on the cross, consummating the journey of the Son of Man in ascension, was this imprinted in his disciples? It certainly was. This imprint, this legend, became a pathway, a gateway for salvation, for ascension that reverberates throughout the ages. But it's not a matter of this specific framing, this casting with Jesus of Nazareth, embodying, illustrating the journey of the Son of Man, that through this and only through this evermore should salvation be possible. No, that is a narrow-minded misconception that misses all of the essence of what Jesus the Christ was and what he did. It misses the pattern, it misses the cognitive process. Redemption, salvation, and absolution are not a matter of confessing and professing, not a matter of saying the words. Not all who say to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven. For only the one who does the will of my Father in heaven shall enter the kingdom of heaven. These are the words of Jesus himself. Let us pay heed to this. Indeed, if you do not behave like a citizen of the kingdom of heaven, if you do not implement in your being and in your becoming the heavenly will and the ways of heaven, how will you enter this kingdom of heaven? By a snap of fingers, with magic, professing, declaring, praying? No, if you do not go through the process of cultivation, how will you ever enter this kingdom of heaven? As we speak of the Father and of the Son, on a quick note of clarification, on the unity and the Trinity of God, we have Father in heaven, the Spirit unbecome. We have the Son on earth, the Spirit become, the Christ, fulfillment, a culmination. And then we have Holy Spirit, the Spirit permeating the truth of the fabric of creation in all of its manifestations. Father is the absolute field, Holy Spirit is the wave and the flow, and the Son is the crystallized point. Then onward to the topic of Messiah and celestial anointment mentioned in our previous study. What is this celestial anointment? What is oil? Oil is essence. And what is essence? The refined culmination of something. Let us then return to the Son of Man as the Messiah, the Anointed One. What is anointment? What is holy oil? Oil is an essence. And what is an essence? Essence is the refined part of any given thing. And in our context, what is this any given thing? The any given thing is any given aspect of your life that is significant. The primary fields of your awareness, the primary aspects and concerns of your life cycle, they each hold their substance and they each need to be refined into essence. Essence fit to be blended into a celestial oil. When you seek truth, when you seek purity, when you seek to make your life holy, then each prime aspect of your life should be like unto a church, in praise and in service. As you clean your churches, purging away their evils, removing the cobwebs of ignorance, a certain essence coalesces. This essence is the true and uncorrupted nature of a particular aspect of creation. It is the essence of humanity living in grace, immaculate, uncorrupted, like the essence of Eden itself. Then as the essence of Eden overflows in each and every one of your inner churches, they combine and they ascend. As the essences of earth rise toward heaven, they combine into a celestial ointment. The celestial manna that rains from above is of the same substance. The crown of heavens is of the same substance. Into our human lives, it descends as the flowing ointment of heaven. Each and every one of us, sons of human, daughters of human, seeking to be pure of hearts, are touched by drops of this oil, the oil of the Messiah. But some of them, some of us, do not settle for a little slice of heaven. For some, the entire world is the field of their concern, the field of their compassion. In this, to fulfill the calling of truth and the purpose of creation, they set forth to root and to establish the fullness of the will and ways of heaven into the will and ways of earth. These are the sons and daughters of human that will be anointed and nourished with the fullness of the elixir of heaven. Their lives, their ways, their teachings, their sacrifices and their death are an example and an inspiration for us all, that we would open our hearts and open our eyes and live and serve in bringing the radiant order of heaven to the pure order of earth in truth. On that note, we must conclude for the day. We have not the space for entering the specific teachings of the Christ in his many forms to the churches and their virtues and their sins. You will find these in Revelation chapter 1 and 2. Do not think that those are the fullness of the sermons. They are an example. The fullness of the revealed sermons to the churches you will know when you pay attention and listen. What does the Spirit of truth and purity say to the churches? Let yourself be directed by the clarity of Christ, the calling of alignment, the extraction of the holy essence of all that you bear. This is the path of conscious evolution and living essence, not the path of beliefs and theological debates. When you welcome, embrace, and embody the Son of Man, your burdens will be relieved, your conditioning will dissolve, your tears will no longer flow of this world. In the purity and splendor of truth, until we continue again.